This is ESPN on ABC.
You're watching Capital One Bowl Mania.
And welcome to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl as a part of Capital One Bowl Mania on this beautiful New Year's Day at Camping World Stadium. Our matchup from the Big Ten, number 17, Iowa against the 21st ranked Volunteers of Tennessee. Hi everybody, Dave Fleming, Brock Osweiler, Caleb Burton's with us as well. Happy New Year, Rose Parade, beautiful weather, full day of college football. That's a recipe for a great New Year's Day. Let's get right into the matchup, Brock. It's an interesting one. What a weird year for Iowa. All the ups and downs, and here they are with 10 wins, a chance for their 11th.
Well, weird to say the least. It was really two completely different stories when you talk offensive and defensive football for the Iowa Hawkeyes. On offense, it really couldn't have gone any worse. It started with starting quarterback Cade McNamara going down early in the season with an ACL injury, and then things just spiraled for there, led to one of the nation's worst offensive outputs. But on the defensive side of the ball, led by Phil Parker and a host of All-Americans and all Big Ten players, they had a top 5 defense, and they really carried the Hawkeye football team.
Amazing. Last in the country in yards per game, and yet 10 wins. Kirk Ferentz, if he wins this game, he will pass Joe Paterno most bowl wins as a Big Ten head coach. That's pretty remarkable as well. So a chance for 11 wins. Tennessee, Brock, had 11 last year. So maybe you could say a little step back this season. Josh Heupel, though, is convinced that the pieces are in place to take this program to the next level, and we get to see a big one of those pieces make his first career start, the true freshman at quarterback, Nico Iamaleava.
Yeah, and a lot of people are very excited about this quarterback, and rightfully so. Listen, a 5-star prospect from Southern California, he's the total package. He can beat you with his arm. He's smooth with his legs. He's fast, and there's a big reason why this Tennessee Vols football team's excited, and we get the first preview with Nico making his first career start today.
So Joe Milton, the starter, opts out, and Tennessee fans are pumped to see the kid play here today. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, part of Capital One Bowl Mania, opening kick coming up after these messages. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, celebrating the challenge of road games everywhere. Are you ready for the road? Goodyear, more driven. Just a spectacular New Year's Day here in Orlando. Good crowd. Josh Heupel, the head coach of the Vols, his 3rd year in charge. 26-12, has a chance for 20 wins between last year and this year if his team from the SEC can take down the Big Ten Iowa Hawkeyes. We've heard Rocky Top playing in the stadium all morning long. Kirk Ferentz's Iowa Hawkeyes team, meanwhile, looking for their 11th win, coming off a loss against Michigan in the Big Ten championship game, where their defense, I mean, Brock described it in our open. Iowa's defense had a great year. They held Michigan to 213 yards in the Big Ten championship game. That's a Michigan team we're going to see in a few hours play in a playoff game in the Rose Bowl. And yet their offense could not score a point. Tennessee won the toss. They have deferred. So that Iowa offense, which has had such a tough time all year, is going to come out on the field to start this Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. These bowl games, Brock, you figure special teams can always play a part.
Special teams, defense, where can you pick up an extra possession, maybe an extra touchdown? These teams have been off for a month. Strap it up. It's going to be a fun one today.
Josh Turbeville will kick it deep. Katie Weegan, who's a really good return man, is near the goal line. That one's going to go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And